Hey guys, it's your favorite pontiff. The pontiff is here. The pontiff is popping, man. He's popping. He's here on the channel. 30 minutes live with the pontiff. We're here with the pontiff. Fuckaroonies. Hey guys, how are you? How are you fuckaroonies today? And I gotta tell you, man, I gotta tell you, it has been hard. It's very, very hard. It's tough, man. It's very tough. Oil is less than zero. Help! Blue shirt Buddha. All hail the horned one. Thank you, blue shirt Buddha. Yeah, I gotta tell you, blue shirt. Hello, pontiff, blue shirt. Thank you. I gotta tell you, man, it's fucked. It's fucked. It's very, very, very fucked as fucked I. From the Latin, to be completely fucked over. Completely fucked over. This is how bad it is. It's fucked as fucked I. And I gotta tell you, man, I had some naughties last night. I got the lady friend over. Come on, guys, super chat a bit, and I will tell you the story. I had a lady over, a very special lady. I had a very special lady over, and I gotta tell you, it was okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna fucking bullshit you, it was a fucking disaster. It was a fucking disaster, okay? It was a fucking disaster. A fucking disaster, okay? Let me explain what happened there, man. Let me explain. It was a disaster. Disaster. That's what it was, man. It was fucked. So, okay, Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle says, $5. I can't get any lady out on a date. They're all scared. Well, okay, so let me set the scene. The Romeo, come suck my tits, baby. Okay, so I'll put the feelers out. I put the feelers out. And what I did is, I tell you what I did. I'll tell you exactly what I did. I tell you honestly, to truth, to God. Okay, I gotta tell you, man. I tell you what I did. This is what I did. I got the room ready. I got the room ready. I got some amazing, beautiful stuff ready. Okay, to share. Because I like to share, Archie. Share the feelings, Archie. We want to share the feelings, So we got the honey brunette. I got the sexy lingerie. It just came in. Look, I got to be honest with you. I've siphoned a bit of super chat money. I bought some fucking expensive lingerie. And here we go. We got the Vin Tinier. Hello, Vin.
Hey, Arch. How's it going?
Hello. Not so good.
Jen, how did you beat me here, Jen? How'd you do that?
Well,
it's not so good.
The Archieluxury corporate channel,
That's pretty amazing. And where's the rancher?
I have no idea.
What's the rancher doing right now?
Okay,
why is he not?
Let me explain this. Okay, so anyhow, I got I needed some love. Your pontiff, NV Scotsman, $3. Boner! I had a boner. I've been watching a little bit of, adult and AV. I've been watching AV. So I made the love nest. I got the lingerie in. I got the shoes ready. And look at this. I even got the Rolex. The Rolex out. The Rolex out. I got the Rolex out. And you know what happened, guys? You know what happened, don't you?
Super chat.
You know what happened, guys?
What happened?
Okay, so this is the look at this is on the bed. The bedspread, the shoes. Those heels have been in my mouth so many times. Look at that.
Oh God! What
And
the fuck?
there's the G string.
Crazy.
There's the G string, right? And this is Honey Burdette. I don't know if you have Honey Burdette. That's a very expensive lingerie store. It makes this old sort of lingerie.
Did you not
And
miss?
then-
Did you not
You
miss
know,
a super chat?
Sorry.
Archie, I have to admit, I'm very surprised. I thought you'd be-
Boner! Envy Scotsman, $3. Boner!
Big Nansa.
Yankee Doodle, I can't get any lady out on a date. They're all scared. They're scared of Corona! Golden Baba, $2. Okay, dog trainer, we all came to this stream now. And Tanzeel!
Thank you.
Tanzeel, $2. Thomas Honey Burnett, $2. And I gotta tell you, man, so anyhow, I got the romantic, the love juices flowing, man.
Yeah.
I got me juices going, man.
Premium
I got
squeeze?
it all laid out. Look at this, laid out. I got the
Premium
shoes.
squeeze.
Premium squid. I've even pulled out the Rolex. No more Omega Constellation Quartz. We got the Rolly. We get the Rolly out.
Did you get a squeeze? Did you get a squeeze this morning?
You know what happens, don't you? You know what happens, don't you? So let me just fast forward a bit here. So basically, man, I got it's all ready. We had the Rolex, we had the lingerie, we had the lotion, we had the powders.
Whoa. Quick question. Time out. What
Yeah.
did she wear?
This is it. This is it. This is it. This is what I'm showing you here. It's all I wanted on. Besides Chanel 5, to quote Marilyn Monroe, and a bit of Christian Dior lippy. That's it. That is it, man. So this is what happened. And what went wrong? Let me show you what went wrong. Actually, this is for another photo shoot. Just excuse the Cartier at the moment. There we go. This bottle of wine. You see this bottle of wine?
So you see that super chat?
Sorry.
You don't want to
Okay.
talk.
Tanzeel! The zeal! The man with the zeal. The zeal. $5. Took the 911 out yesterday and reached out to the dealer for the service appointment. $2,000 for the major service. AP quality. 3rd and 4th are sold. Fuck. Anyhow, let me tell you the story. We had the wine.
Once you get the other super chat that just popped up.
Okay, the other super chat. Richard Soaps, $5. How do you catch a runaway bra? Set a booby trap. Starchy Poverty, £5. Mark, my new puppy, is collected this weekend, so I cannot wait until October for your book. What do I do? You gotta buy the book. That's what you fucking do. You gotta buy. Now let me tell you this. So anyhow, let me explain the story here. So I went out all no holes barred, right? No, this was the wine. It's Patricia, Brown Brothers, Patricia. Okay, this was the wine. Guess what happened, guys? Can I tell you what happened? Can I tell you what happened or not? Do you want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened, man. I tell you what happened. It was a fucking disaster. Vintinier, $2. What did I say about negative oil last week? Ah, yes, Vintinier. That's killing the market. It's nasty. And Yankee Doodle, $2. Hiroshio, $20 to model the lingerie. Look, you don't understand. Look. It's not for me. I will break it. You know how expensive that lingerie was? It was $60 just for the G-string. $65 for the fucking G-string. Anyhow, I'll tell you what happened. She had a sip of this wine, which I just want to tell you guys, I happen to have the wine. I put that fucking thing in the refrigerator. The leftover. Look at this. And this is not bullshit. Look at this. That's the wine. 2015 Patricia. This is $60 $50. This one here. And guess what? Trying to get the bitch all lubed up, ready for some premium squeeze. She falls asleep. Wah, 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 wah. The victim, $2. Gotta buy premium cat food with my stimulase check. She fell asleep. And you know something that's even worse? I'll tell you after the super chat from the Zeal. Tan Zeal. Jing Tingler give us the 3 most collectible Pateks around these days that aren't Nautilus or Aquanauts. Yes, Jing Tingler!
You know, Arch, I would love to see if you would agree with the ones that I come up with. But I think number one on the list for me has to be the 570, the original Jumbo Calatrava.
Very expensive. Hard to get a good one, but yes.
Yeah. Number 2, I would say, is 3940. I mean, perpetual commander.
It's a reference point. It
is a true reference point. And
Terry Stern had one. No, Philippe Stern had one. It was just so cool. JG had one. He's fucking cool, that guy.
He had a first series with an indelible dial gold on gold.
Yeah.
And I would have to say the other one is the one before the 3940, the 3448, the original perpetual calendar. You know, it looked a lot like a 5396. It had the
that watch that's my dream. Perpetual calendar automatic.
This is like we're talking like $1 million watch in some of the
$1 million.
But this is just the spitz as far as Patek collecting goes. Other than like maybe a $24.99, but yeah.
Yes, $24.99 is. We lost these guys. Just very quickly, Jamie, why there? She fell asleep to give you the opening and denial in court. Well, no, I gotta tell you, Sue, you know something too? After I drank that wine, Willie couldn't perform either. That's even more embarrassing. Willie couldn't perform. I gotta tell you, Jin.
Yeah.
Those reference points. The 5070, what can you get a 57? That's not ridiculous expensive. You know,
570?
Yeah, sorry, 570, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like a kind of a shit 570 you can get probably for about 15, 20.
Yeah.
20. Like 15 would just be like an absolute dog shit one. You wouldn't even want to touch it. I mean, it'd be just like polished iridium and stuff. But you could get like probably get like a one for about 20.
30 would get you a great one. 30 would get you a
30 to 40, you could get a pretty nice one, yeah. So I mean, it's not that bad.
The 3940, that's I'd love any 3940.
I mean, they're gorgeous. Obviously, like the first version, the first series is the best, but you know, second series, third series, they're still okay as well.
Yeah, I mean, do you think you have to have papers with that? Would you need to buy that with papers, or it doesn't really matter?
I would want papers, but just me.
Okay, you would want papers.
I mean, anything vintage, you want papers, right? I mean, you don't want to just buy some just dog shit.
Yeah, I understand, fella. $2. Mosso says 5087. Smart buy thoughts arch. What's the 5080? The 5080. You mean 50? Let's have a look.
Oh, he's talking about the fucking. Oh, what do you the Neptune?
Oh, the Neptune. Actually,
the Neptune is actually not a bad buy, I don't think.
They've fucking shot up. Any steel Patek.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll just bring that up on the screen for our audience to see here.
Anybody, for those in the chat who don't know, like the Neptune was a steel Patek on a steel bracelet from like the 90s.
Yeah, it was it was to compete against the Cartier Panther. It was the ultra rich man's Lange.
The Panthère. I love the Cartier Panthère. Have you seen the pics of like like Pierce Brosnan wearing a Panthère, like a solid gold Panthère, back in like the 80s. They're hilarious.
I don't know if you remember Wall Street 1 with
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Douglas. He wore, I think it was a solid gold Santos.
Yep, he did.
Santos. One mobile phone. One
Santos
mobile
Galbay,
phone.
You know that the Santos Galbay was so good. I mean, it was perfect. That was the ultimate Santos, in my opinion.
Oh, I've owned a few. I've owned a few over the years there. Yankee Doodle, $2. AC3, a Speedy or an El Primero if you had to pick. Oh, I tell you what, that's a fucking hard choice. If I had to pick, I'd probably go the El Primero because I think it's a better watch. High beat, auto chronograph. If it was the, I like the three. I like the very traditional El Primero. Depends what dial you'd had there, but El Primero. Oh, what do you reckon?
Traditional tricolor, like
yeah, El
cool,
Primero.
right?
What would you be, Speedy or El Primero?
I mean,
that's not
so
to say the Speedy's bad.
There's so many Speedies out there. Like, I mean, I have one, for fuck's sake. But you know, if it was like a Ed White or something, yeah, maybe I'd go for that. But
and G, $2. Arch, give us the most 2020 Novonovirus Pateks today. And G, I did a review for some guy, George. No, that's George. I did an Archie Explodes today. It's just been uploaded. Some guy spent 7,000 US on a what was it? It was a 79090 Tudor.
Nice Tudor sub.
And he wants to know about relooming it.
No, fuck. What?
That's exactly. Hey, he wants to reloom it so it glows like a Christmas tree.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
What the fuck? If he wants a lighthouse, buy a Black Bay, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is?
He's out of his fucking. Yeah, you hit it. You hit it, man. Man, that's exactly what I fucking thought there. He's out of his mind. Seriously.
Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do, really? What do you think?
I mean, you can't fucking sell you can't reloom a fucking Tudor sub. No
that's
way.
That's just ridiculous. What do you think?
I mean, if you really want to, yeah, go ahead, reloom the Tudor sub, and it'll be worth less than a Black Bay. I mean, basically.
Yeah. What do you think?
Think about what?
Relooming.
No, relooming never.
Fucking never. Ridiculous, man. I never heard anything so fucking stupid. We got Savron. Hello, Savron. Salty
Morning,
caramel
Matty.
fudge.
How are you, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Savron?
Not too bad, thank you. Is that you, Jin?
Yep.
Hey, I don't know. Oh, salted caramel fudge. I've had that's the Coles brand.
That's it. In on review, Archie, the salted caramel fudge, but the cheap brand from Coles.
Ooh,
there you go, buddy.
Hey, Savron, I'm allergic to generics. Okay. Okay.
You know, Arch.
I'm allergic to generics and canned food. Savron, okay.
Are you?
King Juliet Marone, $2. King Archie, who is replacing Kim Jong-un. I'd certainly be happy to take over the role. Jin. I gotta tell you, man, what's your view on those Pateks there? What's modern Pateks? I had somebody who came to me yesterday. He's a doctor, young doctor. His parents are going to spend up to $25,000. What should he buy in Patek?
Are they a doctor in Brisbane?
No, he's in America. 25 US.
Mm.
It's a lot of money. I said well time. 5110.
It's kind of, well, you could get a 6006 at that price.
He's only a small guy. He's not.
Well, 6006 is only 39 mil. Like it kind of fits everywhere.
Yeah. Sure.
Or 6000. I mean, if you want a little bit smaller, right?
Yes.
Both of those are really nice and not that expensive for Patek standards.
Very, very true. I said to him maybe a 5127. No.
Yeah, you could get
That's
a
a beautiful watch.
5127 for. I think the bottom price would be about 12,000. I mean, if you really know where to look.
12,000 for a 5127.
Yeah, you can get one for 12.5. Yeah, even from an auction house. There was one.
That's cheap.
There was one at Christie's or Sotheby's that sold a couple.
American dollars?
Yes, a year ago for 12,500, including reserve, including premium. So it went for 12,500 out the door, and it was box papers. So I mean, they're definitely gettable at that price range.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that easy. Not every dealer is gonna want to part with them at that price, but it's possible.
My God, that's amazing, don't you think?
I mean, it's a great price. I mean, 12,500. Like, what can you get in modern Patek? Like, a 24. That's it.
I don't know what to say.
Well, you might be able to get a 5196, but maybe.
The other thing I said to him to consider, he was also talking about the 5035. What do you think of a 5035?
That'll be a little bit more than 15, but I mean, the 5035 is beautiful.
They're a good bang per buck watch.
Oh yeah, the gray dials I like. Gray and tandem dials I like in particular.
Here we go, $5. $5 from Watch for It. 2 watches forever, boys. 59.70 white gold and 2-piece combo meal deal. I would say 59.70. Fuck me dead. You know what else I would get?
What?
You had a 59.70. What's something completely different?
What, like a 55?
59.70, and I'd go 51.30. Actually, I'd go 51.31 Khaleesi dial, big size, to go with the big size perpetual calendar.
Wouldn't you maybe want like something waterproof and sporty to go along with that, like 5513 or 1015?
No, why would you want to do that?
No, I mean it's a little bit of, you don't want to wear you can't wear the 5970 everywhere.
You can't buy it everywhere.
Or maybe you go and get an Aquanaut to go along with it, and then you're good.
Ooh.
Perpetual chrono, and then Aquanaut as your beater.
Perpetual chrono and an Aquanaut. Oh, I see. I don't know what to say. Man. That's pretty deep. You know that?
I love the Aquanaut. I think it's actually better than the...
I was talking to Tan, and he said that you love travel. That's what your hobby is, travel. You love the travel. You put all your money into exotic travel. Is that true or not? Because I said to him, I didn't understand why Jin doesn't go and buy a couple of Pateks. He's earning the bucks. He's got the points. And
I know that a lot of money
said to me, he said, Jin's the sort of guy who likes to travel. He'll put it into travel. He likes to travel.
I mean, I would have to say at this point it's a little bit more of an addiction. Like I have to do it to stay sane,
The travel, you mean?
Yeah. I tried, back in about I guess it was about 8 years ago now. I used to travel a lot. Like I used to travel.
Susie Air, we can get you into Susie Air. You know this, don't
you? I used to travel long haul like every week, and it was a great life. And then I stopped, and the problem was that I was just so depressed. It was just I stopped traveling for a year, and it was just the worst.
Why are you depressed?
because
understand.
well, Archie, you travel a bit. I mean, you know that it's you kind of get addicted to it a little bit.
I know. I love the carefree lifestyle. Just the I don't give a fuck sort of thing. That lifestyle.
And there's no feeling like you've lived in where was it in Bangers, right?
Yeah, I lived in
And maybe
Vegas. Yeah.
some other places too. Like there's no feeling better than being like an expat, like being a foreigner living somewhere. Like it's just the greatest thing in the world, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah, I agree. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
kind of that's what I'm kind of addicted to.
Oh, I see.
So do you have to travel to be on the Archieluxury show?
I used to, I guess, in a sense, but not anymore. What is that you got there, Stavron?
This is his
What's that?
collectibles. This is
What
his
has that
hobbies.
got in your what's on your camera?
Oh,
right
it's
now?
just a cabinet of curiosities.
Mm.
Mr. C,
Yeah,
$1. Thank you, Mr. C.
Good
I
old
like
Mr.
that.
C, always tipping
You
in with
also,
the buck.
Sobron, sorry, we forgot to mention, you are a huge Mamod and Waleska. You never saw my Mamod collection. Fuck, I never showed you that, did I?
No, you didn't show me your swinging.
When you came over that time, did you see the bus at the top of my bookshelf? I had the Mamod bus.
Yes, you had the bus. Have you got the swings?
Yeah, I got it. That's Waleska. I got that. I got a bit of that.
Swings, yeah.
I got a few.
Them
Why didn't
I've
you
only
tell
got
me you
Waleska.
into? I forgot about that when you came over. I forgot about that.
Oh, well,
I
get that.
I've also got some Hornby O gauge.
Yeah, never into model trains. A lot of guys are, but never into it. Suckerhorn's into model trains, isn't he?
Yeah, NY punter $5. It's all gone. Fuck this. It has.
Archie, what kind of do you have any
Archie.
British trains by any chance?
Oh, I used to collect the Hornby. Yeah, the British. They were.
You know what? When I was in the UK in December, I rode the last HST train from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. The second last one. They had like a commemorative last one, but the HST Intercity 125,
Yes.
still the fastest diesel train in the world. Like it's a British icon. It's an engineering icon, and I got to ride it. It was great.
Yeah, I love
like
trains.
it.
I love steam engines. You love steam engines,
I
don't
think-
you? Sorry.
Yeah.
I do. You like this one, mate. This one here. Do you recognise what this is?
Da-da-da-da. Ooh. No, what's that?
Well, you mightn't recognise it, but your grandfather might.
It's a clock
It's a-
of some
it's a-
sort.
It's a brothel clock.
A brothel clock.
A brothel clock, yes.
Why is it a brothel clock?
Well, I'm glad you
Oh, it's a
asked.
timer. It's a timer. After 10
well,
minutes,
if you can have a look, there's there's a clock there, right? And it's
Yeah.
sitting on a timber base, which used to have
Yeah.
old cell batteries in it. It then has like a Canon facility on it, and with a lens on the back. And what
Yeah.
happened in the darkness of the brothel, after a while, they would turn that out into the up position. They would hit
Yeah.
the switch on, and then it would illuminate the clock on the ceiling, and then they could tell you whether your time was up.
holy fuck. Where did you find that?
Sort of like turn of last century. So it was used to use in seaside brothels and all that type of thing. Very interesting. Brothel clocks. Yeah.
It's very important the time is up. Get the fuck out. Get your fuck out. Mark P, £10. Would you advise, here we go, would you advise upgrading a 116520 Daytona blackface, so that's the pre-ceramic, to a 116500 after this is over? It will be used regularly and not for investment or any other. I would keep the pre-ceramic. That's what I would do. Why upgrade? Why? Are you bored? I honestly would keep. I would keep the one you've got. Sovereign's got. Next, you got the.
They're not making them anymore, Arch. They're not making them anymore. You can go and get a ceramic any day of the week.
Yeah, no,
They're not making ceramic
I
anymore.
would seriously. I don't know what. I think you're just bored. Just go to a parlor, and that's it. You're just bored. You're bored. And watch for it. $5 Canadian. Would you take a 5164 a dual time Aquanaut in the ocean? No, I wouldn't. No, definitely no. I wouldn't. Hey, Jin.
Yep.
Tell me seriously, Pateks. Why didn't you get one? You're fucking rich. You're loaded, right? Let's be honest. Come on, let's not dick each other around.
But I mean,
you're well off. Okay.
You can't just buy a watch whenever, right? You have to. It has to mean something to you.
Does it? Who said this shit?
Tell you what.
You're getting all romantic on me. You're getting all romantic.
I am a romantic. You know, my favorite movies are like Casablanca and Dr. Zhivago. So, you know, I maybe I am a romantic in a way.
Fuck. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm still at that hopeless stage in my life.
Hopeless stage? My God, I can't believe it. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
You're a romantic. What, Jin? Why?
Well, you know, I think honestly, as far as brands go, you know, I've told you about this. Like, Geo is my favorite brand by far. Like, all of their designs, not all of them, but their designs speak to me more than anything else. And design is kind of more important to me than other things. Like, I know about the movements and whatnot, but I don't really give a shit. Like, it doesn't give me like an emotional connection as much as.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
And you've actually warmed up to them in the last couple of years.
What's that?
The Glashüttes.
Oh yeah, I have. I must admit, you know, I had a love-hate relationship. I don't trust anything German, you know.
Yes, we do know.
That's the biggest problem I've had is coming to terms with. But I must say that they make some good stuff, man. They make some really cool stuff.
And I think the great thing about them is that they're willing to take some sort of design risks and kind of push the envelope a little bit, whereas Lange, Lange is kind of very like ultra conservative, very very safe, very.
I gotta tell you, I'm so fucking disappointed that Lange introduced that fucking Odysseus. Why the fuck? That's Richmond saying, we're going to make money, boys. Come on, boys. We're going to make some money now. Come on, boys.
You know, your fella, actually, he's on the Super Chats right now, on the live chat. So he's in New York, and he and I were in New York that one time, the day that the Odysseus came out. So I texted him. I said, hey, the Odysseus is out. Let's go to Masson Ave to the boutique and check it out. So I already called the boutique and asked them, do you have it? And they said, we don't have the actual watch, but we have like a prototype or whatever, which is the actual case without the actual movement.
Yeah.
So we could at least
don't you want to see the fucking movement, Bart?
Of course, but like it was like a model of the movement. It wasn't actually working. They you know,
so they say.
Yeah.
So they say. But anyhow, exactly. Okay, fair enough. That's their bullshit. This Yankee Doodle, $2. Jin, thoughts on Glashütte CQ?
You know, that's the new dive watch that Glashütte's made. I absolutely love it. I mean, I think it's the sexiest watch ever. Like I saw the original version at the Geo Museum in Glashütte, and they had a watch exactly like that, and I thought, man, this watch is just the Spitz right here. But you know, they didn't make a watch like that at that time. And then once I left, you know, they actually made it in the past couple months, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I love, like, they did everything perfect on it, and I love that they're willing to take these kinds of, they're willing to put these kinds of things out there, whereas like Lange, you know, they're not really doing the same kind of things.
Are you annoyed at Lange?
No, I mean, I like them, you know, I like the, I really like the 1815 up down, I like the Saxonia, you know, I like the Datograph and stuff, but, you know, there is a little bit of an emotional, I think most of their watches are a little bit too Teutonic, and, you know, I say Teutonic, but, you know, I am someone who really loves Germany and German stuff, but they are a little bit too Teutonic for me.
Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Tell me this, could you ever get a Lange yourself?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, there's a few that I like the 1815 up down, the Saxonia 37 mil, especially in that boutique gray dial, and the Saxonia thin 39 mil with the aventurine dial. That's the one with like the sparkly blue dial. That one is really sexy. But
here we go, Yankee Doodle, $2. There are two, a 42 mil and a 39.5 mil. They are different. What's he talking about? He's talking about that he's talking about that Glashütte CQ.
I don't really know the difference between the 42 and the 39. I think the one that I think the one that I saw was 32, 39 or 39 and a half, but I don't know what the 42 actually looks like, if it actually looks different.
We'll just come back to that in a minute. And we've got a good question from NY Punter. NY Punter, he says, I was bequeathed my great-granddad's platinum Longines pocket watch, circa 1910. Send in for restoration or enjoy as is, as a fuck-off paperweight. Okay, for starters, when you say send it in, you're not going to send it into Longines. They would have no idea. What you'd want to do is, if you're going to do anything on that, you would send it to a specialist pocket watchmaker. I wouldn't overcapitalize on it. I wouldn't. I'm not an expert in pocket watches, but Longines in the day, they made some amazing stuff. Their quality was like Rolex, okay? Even a little bit better quality.
No, it's better. Like, you look at the Longines chronograph movements of the day, the 30CH and the 13ZN, these were some of the most celebrated chronograph movements of their time. I mean, they're still regarded today as some of the most beautiful chronographs ever made. So they were like a legit company before like the quartz crisis and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so to answer the question, I would go to a you don't want to go to the manufacturer. You don't want to go to Longines. You want an independent watchmaker who is not going to rip you off. Probably outside of New York. Everything in New York is a fucking rip-off. Wait for the coronavirus to die down, okay? Good. You might try Kenny New. Give Kenny Nguyen a call and ask him who he recommends. I don't know if he can do it, but I would certainly get it done by.
Hey Arch,
it's amazing. You know what? My fucking.
Let's call Kenny.
Kenny's not.
If somebody super chats $50, we will call Kenny Nguyen.
I'm not going to call him. I'm not going to call him. I tried many times.
I will call him.
It's a dead horse.
A couple years ago, I called him for you, and it was a very highly rated episode.
Yeah.
So, you know, $50.
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of.
Come on.
I just move on, you know. But I would ask him, who would you take it to? Juliet Maragon, $2. Best all gold Daytona, all hail. The best all gold Daytona, best all gold Daytona. I'd get the fucking El Primero in gold. That is a bargain.
I like the John Mayer Daytona actually.
Hello.
You know the John Mayer
Actually,
Daytona?
my friend has got a white gold Daytona.
Yeah.
I don't like John. I don't even like his music. You know that?
But you don't have to like his music. But he's just like this celebrity asshole who just buys whatever the fuck he wants, right?
Yeah, I know. He doesn't have to fucking struggle like I do. Barisha, $5. Do you dislike the urban gentry more than Federico Talks watches? Yeah, I do. I hate both those guys, but I especially hate the rat. The rat! As opposed to the pig. The year of the pig or the year of the rat? Okie dokie. Watch and pray, $5. Hey, Ving! Would you agree Zurich is a sleepy town? Will you go to a show in Geneva? Fun times ahead.
So I actually do work in Zurich. I don't really work in Geneva, so I've been to Zurich a lot more often. I do agree that I actually think that both are kind of sleepy. Switzerland, like I like going to Switzerland. They have mountains and stuff, and it's beautiful, and they have watches and museums and stuff, which I enjoy doing. But it's a little bit. It kind of feels a bit sterile. Like compared to Zurich or Geneva, I'd rather be in France or in Italy or in Germany. It feels a lot. It feels more interesting. So I don't know. Like it's that is just me.
Guys, we're going to wrap this baby up. I want to thank you for coming on. You just hang on there, Vin. I want to have a chat to you after the show.
Yeah, sure.
I love you, boys. It's been amazing to have you on. These shows keep people going. A lot of people are depressed out there. I want to deliver relief. I tell you what, I got blue balls. So anyhow, I was telling you the story. Let me just tell you the story. So I got all this lingerie ready, invited her over. She puts it on, drinks the wine, and we both fall asleep. Can you believe that?
You gotta
It was
wait.
the Brown Brothers. Patricia, you a red wine drinker?
I am a red wine drinker. I'm not too much into Australian wines. I'm more of a big fan.
That was fucking expensive. I used a bit of super chat money. Actually, I might have a little bit of scotch.
I'm more into the amber stuff.
I'm having. This is actually a brilliant little scotch. The Chivas Regal 18.
Yeah.
That's actually a quality.
No, I agree. As far as like blended scotch goes, like Chivas 18 is quite good.
I think this is better than Blue Label Johnny Walker.
Well, it's a competitor for sure. It's a bit cheaper, but it's I would say the quality is about the same. The taste.
Yeah. So
I mean, Johnny Blue is it's a bit, it's kind of like brand name, like marketing kind of shit. Like it's
but this is just
good, but it's a little bit overrated. Cheers.
What do you prefer, 18-year-old Chivas Regal or 18-year-old Glenlivet? I think they're both brilliant.
Oh, Glenlivet 18 is absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's I think it's a little bit more expensive than Chivas 18, but it's so easy to drink. I mean, it is.
This is amazingly easy to drink. It's not offensive. Offensive. You know what I mean?
When I have people over, I bring out the Glenlivet 18 because anybody, someone who's not even a Scotch drinker, they can drink that no problem. I mean, it's
what I do when I have people over is I put my cheap shit into the expensive bottles.
Well, the thing is that for bourbon, like when I was living in Kentucky, they had bourbon that was they call it bottled and bond bourbon, which is like bourbon that's has produced under certain government regulations. It's in a bonded warehouse, and you could get some of these things, and they were like from like Jim Beam or Evan Williams or whatever, and you could get them for like $20 a bottle, and they were like on the bottom shelf, but they would actually be like things that you could serve with pride to people who are over. So yeah, I mean, price isn't everything. I mean, for sure. You can definitely get some good value out there.
Smoothest Japanese whiskey, not too expensive. Look, any of the Japanese whiskeys, I tell you what, they take it to an extreme. They take it down to the gram, the 10th of the gram. Any
Yeah, I think,
Satora whiskeys are fine. The Yamazaki. They're all brilliant.
Yamazaki 12. I mean, that's not that cheap anymore.
No, nothing is cheap. They do no.
Hibiki is quite good.
Mm.
The price on Hibiki has gone up quite a bit in recent years.
You know what shocks me is the fucking Indian Scotch Amrut. That is fucking amazing. I had the snob.
It's delicious. It's amazing.
My friend Murray, Mercedes Murray, who God rest his soul, he has departed. He's died. He was really he hated Indians. Okay.
Yeah.
He just was a real look. I loved him as a friend, but he was a bit racist. And I thought, right, I'm going to get you. I brought this Amrut over. I said, this is Indian Scotch. He said, oh, it'll be rubbish. And you know what? He's drinking it. He goes, this is fucking amazing. That is what you call Amrut is so fucking good. You can hate it, and you think, fuck.
It's delicious.
It's like when you look at a Grand Seiko, you think, this is rubbish. This is actually fucking good. You know, it's just that precision is just.
Yep.
Amrut Fusion is a great Scotch.
And you know what Amrut means? It means nectar of the gods. I mean,
it's not a Scotch. It's a whiskey. It's got to be in Scotland. I used to love Redbreast, the Irish Scotch.
Oh, yeah.
Redbreast.
I love
breasts. I love nipples and breasts. Redbreast was good.
And you like making them red too, I'll bet. But but no. I mean, Irish whiskeys are great too. Like Redbreast is the classic copper still Irish whiskey. But,
sorry, I forgot this one here. Bud the Stud, $2. Opinions 1 to 4 for economy making return, 2 to 4 to plummet. It'll return. Look. I gotta be honest. Everything come back. It'll come. Many inefficient companies will go bankrupt. Okay, airlines are fucked. Cruise boats are fucked. But I reckon the general commerce and business, it'll be a little bit down, but
yeah,
it's not going to end tomorrow. The world is too good to end tomorrow. Let me say that. Okay, with that, I'm going to end this now. You hang on there, Vin. We will see you tomorrow, fuckeroonies.